Welcome back to another video on current electricity. So today I would like to talk about shunts and multipliers. So we have something called a galvanometer. A galvanometer is an instrument used to detect electric current. But it turns out that a galvanometer can be converted to an ammeter. An ammeter is a device used to measure electric current. So a way of converting a galvanometer to an ammeter is simply by connecting something called a shunt. When you connect a shunt, a low resistance shunt, in parallel to a galvanometer, you can in turn convert that galvanometer to an ammeter. So a low resistance shunt, this is the low resistance shunt, it is connected in parallel to the galvanometer here. So by this connection alone, you can convert this galvanometer to an ammeter. So the parameters we have here, I is simply the current of the ammeter now from the converted galvanometer. So you can call I the current of the ammeter. And you can call IG the current of the... This is the current of the ammeter at full scale. Full scale deflection. At full scale deflection means in complete form where the scale is being deflected. So at full scale deflection. So IG is the current of the galvanometer. And what else do we have? We have R is the resistance of the shunt. That's the low resistance of the shunt. And R is the resistance of the galvanometer. Now, the resistance of this galvanometer is given as, the resistance of the shunt, not the galvanometer. The resistance of the shunt that is connected in parallel to the galvanometer is given as IG times R divided by this current flowing here, I minus IG. So this is the formula for the resistance of a shunt to convert a galvanometer to an ammeter. So here I have a question that says a galvanometer of resistance 5 ohms and current 100 milliamperes. What should be the shunt resistance for an ammeter reading of 1 amps? So let's write out the parameters we have here. The resistance of the galvanometer, small r, is given as 5 ohms. The current of the galvanometer, IG, is given as 100 milliamps. And 100 milliamps is just 100 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 3 amps. Converting it to amps. So what else do we have? What should be the shunt resistance? So we are looking for R, that is the unknown, for an ammeter reading of 1 ohms. So we know that I is equal to 1 amp. Sorry, I said ohms. I is equal to 1 ampere. Fine. So let's calculate it. Recall that R is equal to IG times R divided by I minus IG. So we can directly substitute our parameters. So the resistance of the shunt is given as IG, which is 100 times 10 to the power minus 3, times the resistance of the galvanometer, 5 ohms, divided by I, which is 1 minus the current of the galvanometer. The current of the galvanometer is 100 times 10 to the power minus 3. Yes. So punching this in my calculator, times 5 divided by 1 minus yes. So the resistance is 5 over 9 ohms, or in decimal 0.56 ohms. So when this resistance, this low resistance, is connected in parallel with the galvanometer, we can convert that galvanometer to an ammeter. Remember to like, subscribe, and drop your comments in the comment section. In the next video, we'll be discussing about multipliers. Thank you.